Today we're going to discuss the best foods for cleansing the liver, or better said, for making the liver healthier and cleaner. Many people don't realize that the liver doesn't store toxins like a sponge. The liver is a detoxification organ. It removes toxins, but only if it's not fatty. There are three main problems that can affect the liver: fatty liver, liver inflammation, or both. Over time, inflammation can lead to scar tissue, which may progress to cirrhosis. So, the question is, what foods can make the liver healthier and cleaner? First, let's briefly review the main functions of the liver. I won't go over all 500 liver functions, but it does a lot. For instance, it converts ammonia into urea. If the liver is compromised, ammonia builds up in the body. You might even smell it on someone's breath. Nursing homes often have a distinct ammonia smell because of this. Ammonia is very toxic and can reach the brain. So, one key liver function is removing ammonia, which forms during the breakdown of protein. Next is hormone regulation. The liver helps balance hormones. It manages both excess and deficiencies, converting hormones into their active or inactive forms depending on what the body needs. This is especially important for cortisol and even testosterone. For example, with cirrhosis, estrogen levels can become abnormally high. Older men with cirrhosis may develop smooth skin, hair loss, and even gynecomastia due to this estrogen dominance. At the same time, testosterone drops, leading to muscle loss, low energy, and reduced libido. T4 is the inactive thyroid hormone, and about 80% of it is converted to active T3 in the liver. So, without a healthy liver, you can develop hypothyroidism. Growth hormone, GH, is another anti-aging hormone closely linked to protein synthesis and sleep. The liver plays a vital role in GH function by producing IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor 1, which performs many of GH's functions. Without a healthy liver, GH doesn't work as effectively. Vitamin D is also activated in the liver and kidneys. If liver function is impaired, your body can't benefit from active vitamin D. Blood tests typically measure the inactive form, assuming it will be converted. But what if your liver and kidneys are damaged? You won't know the real status of your vitamin D. One of the liver's most important roles is detoxification. It converts harmful substances, pesticides, herbicides, insecticides, heavy metals, and toxins from cigarettes, alcohol, or processed foods into water-soluble compounds so the body can excrete them. If this doesn't happen, toxins accumulate. Another major function is bile production, essential for extracting fat-soluble nutrients from food, including omega-3s and vitamins A, D, E, and K. Without bile, you can't absorb these nutrients properly, which affects inflammation control since omega-3s won't be absorbed. Glycogen is stored glucose in the liver, providing energy when you're not eating. If your liver is fatty, cirrhotic, or malfunctioning, you can't access that glycogen, and your brain suffers because it doesn't store glycogen and relies on liver-derived fuel. Unless you're on a keto diet, where the liver produces ketones as an alternative fuel, your brain and body may experience energy shortages if the liver is damaged. Immune function is another crucial role of the liver. Until recently, I didn't realize how important the liver is for immunity. It contains specialized immune cells and many lymphatic sinuses that support immune function in numerous ways. The worse your liver functions, the weaker your immune system becomes. In summary, to support your liver, it's crucial not only to eat liver-friendly foods, but also to avoid harmful ones. Even the healthiest diet can be undermined if you're also eating toxic foods that damage your liver. I won't be talking about the obvious liver-damaging substances like alcohol, refined sugar, or processed foods today. Instead, I'll focus on the hidden dangers, the ones most people overlook. Soy protein isolates. These are found in many diet and health products. If you Google them, you'll likely see glowing reviews claiming they're great for the liver. I disagree. When I practiced medicine, I saw patients who followed certain weight loss diets that heavily relied on soy protein isolate. It was marketed as the perfect protein. Many of these individuals developed gallbladder issues, bloating, pain in the lower right abdomen, and in some cases had to have their gallbladders removed. That's why I'm skeptical of anything so heavily processed. The liver thrives on whole foods, not refined ones. While defatted soy meal might be suitable for animals, it's far from an ideal protein for humans. Seed oils. Highly processed seed oils are extracted using solvents like hexane. These oils are rich in omega-6 fatty acids, which cause oxidative stress and inflammation. Beyond that, I believe they integrate into our cell membranes and disrupt normal function. Consuming this much omega-6 is unnatural and harmful. High fructose corn syrup, HFCS. This ingredient is everywhere, especially since corn subsidies began in the 1970s. HFCS is primarily processed by the liver, and that's a problem. It contributes to liver inflammation, insulin resistance, elevated blood lipids, fatty liver disease, and increased hunger. This syrup is vastly different from cane sugar. Even though both are sweeteners, their effects on the body, especially the liver, are very different. Modified starches and processed carbs ingredients like maltodextrin, modified cornstarch, corn syrup, and dextrose are all made from genetically modified corn. These aren't real food. They don't nourish the body. Instead, they sap your energy and overload your system with synthetic additives. Synthetic sweeteners and glucose. Syrup. Many modern products no longer use cane sugar. Instead, they're filled with artificial sweeteners and syrups that act very differently in the body. There's a clear connection between ultra-processed starches and poor liver health, especially with the rise of GMOs and extreme refining methods. Now, let's talk about liver-friendly foods, healthy fats. First, among the best are extra virgin olive oil and medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, like MCT oil and grass-fed butter. MCTs are unique because they don't require bile for digestion, making them easier on the liver. Research shows they may protect against fatty liver disease. Use them in cooking or add to salads for a healthy fat boost. Avoid seed oils and make your own dressings with olive oil to reduce liver stress. Next, fish. Wild-caught fish, especially those rich in omega-3s, are highly beneficial for liver health. Top foods and supplements for liver health. Omega-3 fatty acids. They reduce inflammation, protect the liver, and help balance cholesterol levels. Organic pasture-raised egg yolks are one of the richest sources of choline, a key nutrient that helps remove fat from the liver and supports its detoxification function. Leafy greens. Dark leafy vegetables provide vitamin C, folate, magnesium, potassium, and antioxidants. These support detoxification and reduce inflammation. They're especially helpful unless you have severe gut inflammation. Cruciferous vegetables. Radishes, arugula, and Brussels sprouts are especially beneficial. They contain sulfur compounds that enhance both phases of liver detox. Although I personally dislike radishes, they are among the most powerful liver foods. Probiotic foods. A healthy gut microbiome is closely linked to liver health. Fermented foods like raw sauerkraut, kimchi, and organic unsweetened kefir can help restore beneficial bacteria, especially after antibiotics or artificial sweeteners like aspartame. Grass-fed meat. Beef, lamb, goat, and venison from 100% grass-fed animals provide clean protein and nutrients. When I switched from processed food and refined carbs to whole meat, my liver function improved significantly. I used to suffer from bloating, indigestion, and even pain in my right side, likely related to gallbladder stress. Clean, natural meat made a big difference. Beware of fake. Meat's highly processed plant-based products often contain soy protein isolates, modified starches, and synthetic ingredients. Once, I unknowingly ate soy-based artificial chicken wings. They looked real but made me feel bloated and sick afterward. Liver supplements, especially for cirrhosis. If you're dealing with cirrhosis and waiting for a transplant, 2 supplements may help support liver health. Tocotrienols, a potent form of vitamin E, TUDCA, a bile salt that supports liver detox and bile flow. Take 2 capsules of each on an empty stomach in the morning and afternoon. Do your own research to find quality brands. To make sure you don't miss the next video, subscribe, give it a like, and hit the notification bell. See you soon, my dear healthy lifestyle enthusiasts.